Welcome to Fullpoint, the Cebu Sports Show. I'm your host, Nimrod Quiñones. Today I wear maroon because I am coming home to the place where maroon is the color. I'm in UP Cebu College, where they have started a men's basketball team. This is historical. What makes this newsworthy is that this hasn't happened in the past, and this is the first time that the school, known for academics, is fielding a team in the Cebu Schools Athletic Foundation Incorporated. We will be interviewing Mr. Carl Navaja, some alumni, and the head coach in this episode of Fullpoint, the Cebu Sports Show. I'm happy to be back home. I'm here at UP Cebu with Mr. Carl Navaja, PE faculty of UP College, and he will tell us the good news that happened to UP Cebu, which, as I mentioned earlier, they now have a men's basketball team. So, Carl, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Well, you know, we alumni, we're happy if we learn of something new that happens to our school, new buildings, new faculty, new equipment, but this time a varsity team for a very long time. No, especially us, because we are sports people. I know of alumni who are sports legends in their own rights, like Jerry Roa, Joel Bass. These are legendary UP basketball players, together with my compadre and good friend Michael Go. You know, of course, we have our judo team. Even Chancellor Leo Malagar was my teammate before for volleyball. And we were the UP varsity team also. So, Carl, tell us, what is this development? What is this basketball team?
So our basketball team for this school year was already formed and created. That is because we are planning to join the CESAFI for this season. So, but as of the moment, we are not that 100% ready, but we will be 100% ready for that CESAFI this October 15, as I said, opening. So we have our official coach now for this season, so which is Coach Bong, Coach Tiroy, and also Coach Bong again. So they are two Bongs in our team, coaches. So they will help us, yes, to guide our players to become good and sportsmanship athlete.
Okay. The Coach Bong you're mentioning is Coach Bong Abad.
Yes, sir,
Yeah.
Coach Bong Abad.
A legend also in Cebu intercollegiate basketball back in the 1980s, no?
Yes, sir,
Yeah,
and former PBA player.
Yeah. So what encouraged the school to do this? I mean, for a long time, you know, UP students, we also want to have our own team. We cheer for the UP Maroons in the UAAP. We cheer for the UP Cheer Dance or the Pep Squad and all others in the UAAP, but we never really had something of our own here in our own local competition. So what encouraged the school to do this?
So first of all, the students encourage us to join the said event because most of our classes in PE, they will always ask, "Sir, can we have to join other competition aside from our intramurals?
Yeah.
What about outside the school campus, sir?" So that is why we are always promoting or giving ideas to the students na hopefully we can join inter-school competition. So by that, and with the help of our very, very helpful Chancellor and supportive Chancellor Malagar, so that is why this year lang we have write letter to the CESAFI, and that is provided that we are willing to join to the said CESAFI. And for the past few months, I think last 2 months lang, we are informed that we are already part of the CESAFI.
Okay.
But not just CESAFI. We are also planning to join the SQA Olympics, which is the State Colleges Universities Athletic Association. So we are planning to that, to join also to that event. So and then our students here, especially the athletes. So we are now scouting athletes from different sports, and they are very excited to that event. Not just because that event will make us known, but also they can showcase their different talents in sports.
Yeah, because if you're a UPian, usually they don't think you're good in sports.
Yes.
That's something. They say, oh, you're good in academics, but
Academics
not sports.
only.
Although here in UP, we have the opportunity to learn a lot of sports. It
Yes.
was here where I learned to play football, softball, honed my skills in volleyball. We ran a lot. So probably I've been all over this campus. You know, my high school student number is 81990. I'll ask my friends later what their student number is. So we'll know what year they were here. Sports and UP, somehow they don't mix in the past. Although we had a pretty good, very, very successful UP judo team during our time. With now attorney Vicente Fernandez, who was our team captain, our teammates Tersoroa, Tambeloso, even the chancellor. We played in the CAAA. That's the organization before the CESAFI.
So that's
Yeah.
the name before CESAFI.
Yes, that's the name. So, recruits, we talk of a varsity team. So, we know that if you want to study in UP, you have to take the UP College Admissions Test, the UCAT. So, are all your players now UCAT takers? Yeah.
Yes, as of now, these players so are all UCAT passers.
Okay.
So this time, but for the following years, hopefully, yes, as what have mentioned earlier by Chancellor, that we are already approved to have the VAAS in UP Cebu.
So, VAAS is the
Varsity, what do you call this one? Varsity.
athletic something.
Yes, that's varsity entrance.
Okay, so yeah,
like
okay.
that. So they don't need to pass or take the UPCA.
But they have to maintain their
They
grade
have
in UP.
maintain, yes.
You cannot get a grade below flat 3.
Below flat 3 or below 85.
Below 85. Okay.
And then through that VAAS, any of the athletes or the youth who are willing to be part in our UP varsity team, not only in basketball, in volleyball, but in different kinds of sports. We are offering that one, and we will give opportunities to those students who cannot go into college because of some reasons like allowances or what you call this one, because they are not into that academic purely, so that through VAAS, so they can enter the school campus and also be part of our varsity team.
Okay, that's really a lot of good news, especially for the young people. You know, my generation of parents, we are encouraging our children to start sports at a very young age, hoping that if they don't get an academic scholarship, they get an athletic scholarship. One of my closest friends from UP, both high school and college, Jesse Bernard, I saw him training his daughter. He was a batchmate of my daughter in Ateneo de Cebu. She's doing athletics, and he told me, "Oh, this is her key to college."
Yes.
Yeah, but of course, you know, that's something to look forward to, and I'm very happy that at last UP Cebu is doing that.
Yes, because most of the students are eager to pursue colleges, but they are worried because what if they cannot pass the entrance exam or the UPCA?
Yeah.
So that is why we are very happy to announce that by the next school year, you can enter the UP or the UP Cebu varsity team through the VAAS. So you need only to have the screening and also the interview for you to to pass or to be the athlete or part of the varsity team of UP Cebu.
Well, also on a side comment with regards to that, you know, it's actually easier to pass the entrance exam than to pass your subject in UP because you have to work hard for this. Okay, thank you very much, Carl. We'll have more of you and more of the UP men's UP Cebu men's basketball team after this break. Welcome back to Fullpoint, the Cebu Sports Show, and I'm with people I have known for a long time because they are my friends and fellow alumni of UP Cebu. Well, we can call them the legends of UP Cebu Sports. Welcome Jerry Roa and Joel Bass. By the way, Joel, happy birthday. I won't ask you if you're getting a 20% discount now, but happy birthday, my friend. Okay, they are here because they were part of the first varsity team of UP Cebu back in the
70s and early 80s.
Okay, that's the late 70s and the early 80s. So now, well, first, your thoughts of this development that there is now a basketball team for UP Cebu.
Well, of course, as an alumni and as a former player, we are very happy, very elated with this development. No, that finally there's going to be an institutionalized. There's going to be institutionalized basketball and many other varsity teams here in UP Cebu. No, it's about time that we had those, and I think finally, and I think
well, I think that's the right word. Finally, after a long time.
And yeah, that's because of of course. The support of the administration now under Chancellor Attorney Leo Malagar, and this is really a good thing for not only for us who are now on the sidelines just watching, but especially for the young people, who have already entered UP Cebu and are about to enter UP Cebu. This is a good development.
Okay, well, Joel, you mentioned, Jerry mentioned earlier that you were like one of the stars of the team during your prime. So, was this the same basketball court that you played at during that time?
In fact, it's the same basketball we used to play in since I was first year high school. I also studied here in high school.
That's right.
So, it's the same, although the ring and the board are better. There's already a foam on the post, so before we used to really avoid the post.
Avoid the post during those times. Sometimes we also played here. I wasn't really much into basketball back in high school and college. I played varsity volleyball for UP also with the Chancellor. He was my teammate. Yeah, we were teammates in the UP volleyball team. I also played in the football varsity team for UP, together with a lot of my judo buddies. No, we were judo players and football players during our time. So, during your time, what support were you getting? I'm just curious. Although we're about the same generation, but there's a little gap.
Practically nothing.
Nothing. Yes, actually, we did not have uniforms.
Okay.
So we provided for our own shoes. We just wore the same colors if we had, we had tournaments outside of UP. Although, we actually competed in the unit and the provincial meets. No, we were not members of the CAAA, the Cebu Amateur Athletic Association before. Although our women's teams, women's team and the girls team, the high school team, were actually competing in CAAA. No,
yeah.
So, we were just here for the interest of it. We were for the love of the game, as they say.
Yeah, because there were no online games during that time. We were forced to play. But one thing good about UP, as I mentioned earlier during the first segment, is that here we are given the opportunity to learn sports, a lot of sports, especially during intramurals. So during your time, you were probably playing in multiple sports, like aside from basketball. Joel, how about you? I'm sure you played softball also.
There were so few students, male students, almost all of us played in all the teams.
Yes, in the intramurals, we probably had about over 200 students in the whole college.
The whole college. This is first year to fourth year, including super seniors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can imagine we were jumping from one event to another.
Yeah, I remember before during intramurals, before my game would end, our batch coordinator is already there, reminding me that we have another game for another event in another field or another venue in the school. So that was how small we were before. And right, with regards to uniforms, I played in the varsity volleyball team for UP High School in 1984 to 85 in the CAAA. We didn't have our uniform. We had somebody who was a batch ahead of us, who was a volleyball enthusiast, who was our coach. Our team captain, si Carl Bugarin, UP High School, UP College also, he was the most passionate for volleyball. So we practiced every afternoon. Then we made it to third place in the CAAA. We only lost to the champion, then USP, and second placer USC Boys High. All other teams, they lost to us, a ragtag team. So I think that's the case for UP, no? We've always been known for being a ragtag team. Am I right, Jer?
Yes, we were actually like the odd team of the provincial meet, no?
Yeah.
We'd probably sweep the unit meet when we'd go against the smaller schools like Sudlon, no?
The big ones.
And yeah, right. And I think Cebu Normal. Those were our unit competitors. But when we got to the provincial meet, under the heat of the sun of Abellana National School, we'd look like.
Well, I do remember before there was the CAT Olympics, the Citizens Army Training. We thought we were very fast runners, and then suddenly when they brought us to Cebu State College, now CTU, when we went to the Oval, we never knew that students from other schools were that fast on the track. So, well, that's reality for you, no? I mean, UP was different. I mean, we had to be serious both in academics and in sports, of course, because I think you guys also did it for passion. Am I right?
Yeah.
So, okay, your sports experience in UP, what did it teach you in life right now, Joel?
Well, playing basketball was one of my, let's say, passions, and I really loved to play. In fact, there were days that I came to school just to play basketball. And that love for the sport inspired me also to bring up my kids in a sport minded way. And in fact, they were all players for Team Cebu City in Taekwondo. And because I realized that because of my lack of a ceiling, basketball was not good for especially my son. So I encouraged them to take up Taekwondo. And
How about you, Jerry? What lesson or how did it help you in your career later on? Well, we met when you were like the big boss in San Miguel PR, and you were very supportive of the Sports Writers Association of Cebu. So how did it mold you into the person you are now?
Well, actually, my introduction to competitive basketball here in UP Cebu was, I was new here. I was a transferee from Diliman, and then it earned me quickly a new group of friends who were very accepting, who were willing to teach me not only the ropes in the sport, but also in school and in life, no? So it was my it taught me how to deal with people, to be to deal with all kinds of people, not only here within campus but also externally. And of course, it helped me in my course, which was communication.
Yeah. Well, okay, guys. I've known these guys for a long time. We've been friends for so many years. But this is the first time that we actually talked about sports in UP Cebu, because just like the other alumni who learned about this, we are excited with this development that UP Cebu is now starting a varsity program. We'll be back with more of Fullpoint after this break. Welcome back to Fullpoint, the Cebu Sports Show. This is what we say, like feeling college, because back in college we used to sit here and talk. But this time, I'm gonna chat with no less than the head coach of the UP Cebu men's basketball team, Bong Abad. He played for Southwestern University. He played for Mama's Love in the PABL before. That's the precursor of the PBL, Philippine Amateur Basketball League, and eventually for San Miguel Beer in the PBA. Now he's here in UP Cebu as coach. So that only means one thing. This is serious. So Bong, good day. No? Good to see you again after a long time. So Bong, I know bago pa kay ka sa team, no? This is like your first meeting with the players. So, unsa man atong initial nga tan-aw nimo? Based on your experience as a former player in the Inter-School League nato diri sa Cebu.
Okay, first na kuan sa team, no. Although ang Sir Carl said, no, ang mga player is more on na gamay nga existing diri nga eskwela, then more or less napuy bag-o nila nga kuan. So we know nga ang UP dili gyud kuan sa sports more and academic, no. But nakoy nakita mga potential nga player nga pwede gyud. But ang ako it's challenging for me, no, as a head coach and mga bago sa mga player nga wa gyud kaagi sa hinuon og mga dili varsity ba, no, walay recruit, no. So I kuan, no, as a coach ang advocacy gyud nako is to develop sa mga player, no. We'll try kung unsay maabot nako, no.
Yeah, pero sa imong initial lineup, nobody came from like a high school varsity team or naasan ni sila uban nga mga high school varsity players?
I don't know, no, pero nakoy isa na kuan medyo tuning siya mo kuan, no, basically, no, basic siya mo dula. Pero sagaran ako siguro nakita mo wala gi niagi og kuan.
So sa imong experience, no, I mean, sa una ni duwa ka diri sa Southwestern University sa intercollegiate, di ba ang nindot man gud ang liga sa Cebu. Kay the good thing about Cebu is gamay man gihapon ta nga community, murag magkailhanay ra tatanan. So unsa man toy imong experience dito nga ma-share nimo sa drone sa imong mga players?
Actually came from Mindanao ko, no. Murag yapog sa ila, ha. No, na sa ila nga gikan ko sa barangay Gadula. No, nakaduwa ko varsity sa isa ka eskwelahan sa Cagayan because of intrams.
Okay.
No. So wala ko naabot ko PBA sa Cebu PBA. Niabot ko ana siguro is more sa akong hard work. No. So ang kuan gyud, no, ang kuan sa mga player, it's more on maski wala kay talent, no. No, it's more kuan hard work, no. Kuan lang gyud, ang ako lang yung kuan mission ako is to dula and ni try out ko diri sa Cebu sa Southwestern, no, do na nakuha ko. No, so mura gyud na, no, ang akong nailhan ko diri as kuan tungod sa akong hard work niya.
You were a role player man gyud sa una, di ba? Dili makaingon nga ikay star sa team, but you were somebody nga kasaligan at sa certain time sa game. Panahon ni Bobby Knight, Inoferio, inyong coach, di ba?
Salamat sa kuni kuan Bobby na period ang kuan. Then aside on that, ang nagkuha ginako nga nakaduwa kog Manila sa Coach Titing Manila.
Oo, si Coach Titing, of course, sa Mama's Love. Oh, IPI nga team sa una.
Wala ko na-expect nga nakuha ko niya, is more on selection man to. I think mga 90, no, nag-guest ang Mama's Love. So we thank Coach Titing na nakuha ko niya.
And then eventually, mo na to imong stepping stone to the biggest league in the Philippines and in Asia during that time. Di ba? So, definitely, no, well, based on my experience as a former student sa diri sa UP, hard work, UP is hard work, no? hard work sa academics, sa imong research. But then, sports also is a good way to develop nga well-rounded ka ba, nga pagkatao. So, definitely that's something madaag yun ni Coach Bong diri sa ato ang team, no? So, dili lang sa tingali kay wala sa may mga atong mga goals, immediate goals na to, Coach.
As of now, no, as I'm said every practice, no, I to learn sa mga player, no, is more on basic, no, then ang goal na ko is to, no, well, maski dili mi siguro 100% nga ang team ready, no, kay dool lang si CESAFI, but ako we try our best, no, with coaching staff, then akibalo ko ang support sad sa UP, no, so I'll try my best na makuan gid.
Well, I understand nga natay murag mo-meet sad atong mga player ron sa UP Maroons, ang UAAP champion, di ba? Sunod semana. So, I'm sure kani siya nasa ni matabang in terms sa kanang paggana sa atong mga player ba. Oo. So, unsa may imong mga message, Coach, no, katong mga ganahan nga mo join niya sa varsity team? Of course, at the same time as si Sir Carl, ang atong PE teacher mentioned earlier nga this is your chance para maka-eskwela mo UP o para ma-varsity player. So ikaw, Coach, as coach, unsa man imong mga mensahe ato mga players nato nga ganahan mahimong UP product at the same time mahimong basketball scholar?
No, it's a privilege, no, katong ganahan mo mo try out, no. Ang siguro na ni is more mo try out, then kining ang siguro dili lang basketball siguro diri ang sa UP ni, then more or less academic sad, no. So
all around good. Dili ra ka ingon nga ba kay, well, some people have long careers sa basketball, di ba? But pila raman ka buok Mon Fernandez. You call him tatay or Papa Mon? Papa Mon, no? So, of course, kada idol nato tanan. He's a good friend, he's an idol. People we look up to kay tungod taga silang career. So, definitely mo ginay mo, di ba? Sa imong experience nga mas maayo gyud nga i-balance nato ang pang-eskwela og pagka-athlete nato.
Kuan man na mura dili like ang basketball, pero og mo graduate ka, especially UP, no, iba kuan kanang og parents ka, no, it's proud gyud ang parents nimo.
Iba ang dating. Mura nila ni Benji Paras, Ronnie Magsanok, Eric Altamirano, Joey Guanyo. These are UP products who made it big in the PBA. Of course, karo mga bago-bago na natay mga younger nga kuan. Nagpaila lang ko sa akong edad kay kata ko mga naisgutan. These are during my time. So, Coach, daghang salamat, no, for your time, and then of course, definitely I'll wish you luck, and I'm calling on the alumni of UP Cebu or the whole UP community. Let's come together for this. This is our chance to support UP Cebu Sports with the UP Cebu men's varsity team for basketball and hopefully for the other sports. That has been Fullpoint, the Cebu Sports Show, and I'm your host, Nimrod Quiñones.